welcome back guys. This is the demonstration of Project Modern to-do list, or maybe you can say modern task list. This series will have multiple tutorials or multiple parts where we will cover all the functionalities which I'm going to show in this tutorial. So without further ado, let's get started. So whatever you can see on the screen is our first page. On the left hand side we have calendar, and on the right hand side we have a form where we can add the task. But to add the task, firstly you have to choose the date. Then whatever date you have chose, it will show here, and then you have to add the task. Right now I will add task 1, and this will be our task description 1. I'll submit this. You can see the newly task which we have added is shown here in a card. Same way you can add the task for another date as well. For 20 I can add another task. This will be task date 20, and this will be task description date 20. I can submit this, and newly added task will be shown here. But when I click on submit without choosing anything here, currently it is shown that I have chosen 20, but I have cleared this, so it is like I haven't chose any date. And if I have to again add for the same date 20, I have to choose again, and then we have to add it. But if I go here and I refresh this page, there is no task date present here. If I'll click on submit, it will say please select date. If I'll select the date, and if I go and if I don't add any task name or description, I click on submit, it will ask to please enter task name. So validation is already done for this form. So what I'll do is for 17 I will add another task also. Task date 17, and this will be task description date 17. I'll click on submit, and from here you can set the status of your task as a success or unsuccess. If your task has been successfully completed, you can mark it as a success, or else you can mark it as unsuccess. If I mark this task date 17 as success, so the task date 17 has gone because we have already set the date as success. Now the last added after 17, if the status has been set, then it will show another last data which is present in our local storage. So here we have task date 20 which we have added. Again I'll add some you know task for different month. 15, I can add this as task Feb 15, task description Feb 15. I can submit this. Now this Feb 15 has been shown here. If I click this as unsuccessful, again I will be able to see the task 20, which is the last, which is the latest one added to the local storage. So I'll click on unsuccess, and you can see now we are able to see our task date 20, which is the latest in our local storage. I'll click this as unsuccess. Now we'll see task which is the latest in our local storage. I'll do this as success, and if we have set status to our every task, then it will again show as no data found. Now I will click on show more. Now you can see we have here year header, and in that we have another accordion January and February, for which we have added the task. So in January we have added for, I guess, for 17, and another one was 20. So here I can go inside this, and two of the tasks which I have added was the successful, and here in 20th January it was unsuccessful. For February it was, I guess, unsuccessful again. We have updated from here, but what you can do is you can again go here and you can update here as well. Now if you'll go and if you'll see, one of this has been marked as a not started. Same way you can go and you can change it as a in progress, and you can click on this button. Now it will be shown as in progress. So this has been done. But what if I added some task from previous year? If I'll go and if I add some task from November 2023 and I give it as a task 2023 November, and this will be 8th November, right? Same way you can add the task description. You can just copy this, you can paste it here, and you can save it. Now if I'll go on show more, you can see we got another header for 2023, and here we have the accordion for our November month, and inside this we have date which we have selected for November. It was 8th of November 2023. Here it is marked as a not started because here we haven't gave any status for it. So here we have not started. You can change it as unsuccessful, progress, in progress, or successful, and you can just edit this. Now you'll go and you'll see it has been marked as a successful. So this is how our project will work. There might be some certain changes which may come, or I will update the project, working of this project. Maybe our project will be different from the demonstration while developing it, because I may take time while developing it. Maybe I'll take 1-2 months, and within that period I may get some another idea to develop certain functionalities. So the project and the functionalities might get changed while I'm developing it. So yeah. So guys, this is how our project works. I hope you like the process or functionalities of this project. You can recommend me some another functionalities which I can add in this project, and I'll try to develop it after completing this series. I will try to develop that as well. So that is it, guys. Thank you and bye. Stay tuned for part 1 of this series. Bye.